Okay, today I'm going to show you how I make stars. They're going to look like the barn stars when we're done. All I did was cut out a star from a cereal box. One side of the cereal box, I just drew a star on it, cut it out. So now what we're going to do is get it ready to be folded. So what you do is you lay it down, backside up, and you're going to line up this point up here to this indent right here. And you're just going to make a slight indentation from this point to this point, then this point to this point to where my finger is over here, etc. So we'll do that right now, and then I'll show you how you fold it. And we are going to make this one look like rusty metal. It's a fun little painting technique. These do not open far enough. Okay. I'm just going to use the end of a pair of small scissors that I have, and I'm just going to press, not too hard, just lightly. So I made an indentation from there to here. And we're going to go around and do this for each point. Just line up the bottom with the top. And you can use a ruler for this. You can even use a hardcover book if you don't have a level like this one. And again, make sure I'm in the center here. Okay. So that one. And we have this one. So basically you just want to make sure that you're getting as close to the center as you can on each indentation. And we have one left. And I'll show you how to fold it. Okay, so we did each point to each indent. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to lightly crease along the seam, the indent that you made. Just bend it a little bit, not too hard now, to each point. Some of the points you're going to feel like they're going to bend weird, but just put it on the table, use your thumb. It's fine. And then this one. And this one. Okay. So now you should have something that looks like that with these lines. Now we're going to work on these lines. So if you fold this one sharper, and then fold this one sharper, you can actually, there is an indent there also, so that one's going to bend that way. So basically just pull these points together and you'll have that middle crease right there. We'll do that again. Bend that one out, and then that one in. And this one in. And just push those together. It's very simple. And there we go. Now we have a barn star. And once this is painted up, you can't tell it's cardboard. So we're going to go ahead. What I'm going to do first is paint it black. Let it dry for a minute. Let's go ahead and do that. I have my paint right here. Also using, after the black, I will be using brown and orange and a little pouncy brush, pouncy sponge. You can actually use a piece of a sponge if you don't have one of these, a makeup sponge. Suppose you could even do like a really fluffy paintbrush too. I just always use these. I have a million of them hanging around. Okay, so I'm using Waverly chalk and ink to paint the black. Doesn't matter what kind you use. I just have, this is the only black I have right now, so just put this black. And this is not going to take long to dry since it is the chalk paint, so hopefully we can get started on the rust technique right away. almost there. Fingers. Okay. Okay. It is just about done. And these, of course, with the wet paint, it's going to want to warp and wobble, but it will dry fine. Okay, so we'll let that dry for a second. I'm just going to rinse my brush out. I'll be right back.